Okay, now we're going to take Amazing Grace. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. There we go. We're going to take Amazing Grace and we're going to play the first line of Amazing Grace with all the embellishments that you've learned. So I'm going to go through note for note everything that's on there. Okay, and we're just going to break the whole thing down note for note, and then we'll add the embellishments with timing. So let's try this once. We start with a grace note on the high G, and we go to the A. So it's grace note, low A, D. Okay, now we do that slur, so we do the grace note, high G, to the D, low G, D. So let's take that first measure all together. We're going to play it real slow, starting on that grace note. I know it doesn't sound like anything right now, but it will as we continue on. So let's try that again. You should be about that speed on that slur right now, for that first embellishment. Try it one more time. If you're not to that speed, go back and practice the embellishment until you've got it about that speed. Now we're going on the second measure. We're going from D to the F with the grace note, and then we're going to go E, D to the F doubling. So reading along with the music, we're going D, starting on the end of the first measure, D, grace note, whoops, D, grace note, F, E, D. Now the doubling, grace note to the F, now I know it doesn't sound anything, but let's take that second measure. We're going to start on that D and play it through. One more time from the D. Okay, now let's take those first two measures and we'll add them together. Starting on the low A with the grace note. One more time. Now we're at that end of that second measure, which is the F. Now we're going to add the third measure. We're going to do the F grace note to the F again, E, and then we're going to throw that D throw in there. So it goes F, high G grace note to F. E. Now the D throw. E goes to the low G, D grace note, low G, C, D. That's breaking it down into its purest form of just notes. But this time we're going to play it with the D throw a little bit faster so that we have that. We're going to start on that F at the end of the second measure, the F. Right there on the end of that second embellishment. Do that again. So let's play the first 3 measures of Amazing Grace. If you think you're ready, let's do it. Otherwise, you can review. Let's try it from the beginning, starting on the grace note. You should be at the end of embellishment number 3 now. Now 4 and 5 we're just going to add in. Okay, that's that D, E grace note to the B. Okay, that's 4, and then 5 is the strike low G to the A. B, low G, A. So we go D, E grace note, B, low G, A. Okay, let's try that again. D, E grace note, B, low G grace note, A. Okay, let's try it real slow. One more time. Okay, let's try that whole first line of Amazing Grace, starting from low A, or from the G grace note. That's your first line of Amazing Grace.